Okay, I'm going to try some here. I'm going to work out the homework assignment, and you just hear what's going on in my head when I do it real quick. Um, you're just following the steps. You always look for a GCF. There's no GCF here. So, in fact, most of these won't have a GCF on this first practice because I wanted you to get used to actually taking out the factors. And then the next time we do it, there's going to be lots of them. Anyway, so the first thing we do is we make a box. And in the box, you take that first term and that goes here, and you take the smallest or last term that goes there. And then, because that's x squared, that's going to be x and x because those add up. Those are the middle term. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take x squared and 40, you're going to multiply them together, which gives you 40x squared. Now, when we do that, we're not going to worry too much about the x squared. We're just going to look at the 40. The next thing we do is we look at the number 40 and find out all the factors of 40 because we want to find the factors of 40 that add up to -3. So you can use a calculator trick, or you can use your old school calculator because if you go to the old school calculator, it lists them all out for you. But you have 1 and 40, you have 2 and 20, you have 4 and 10, and you have 5 and 8. What you're looking for there is a combination of numbers like these that will give you -3. So 40 and 1, if you add them together, will get you 41. If you subtract them, will get you 39. If you use different variations, you get -40 and negative 39. The one that you want is 5 and 8 because 5 minus 8 is equal to -3. So we're going to use 5 and 8, or -8, put the 5 there and the -8 there. Let me erase that because I'm going to need that out of the way for a minute. Okay, now I'm going to just take a look at the box. I'm going to factor out, like it's on the video, the two rows. So if I factor out the top row, x squared and 5x, I can take out an x. -8x and 40, I can take out a -8. And the reason I take out the -8 is because it's the first number in that box. When you do that, you take out the negative if it's the first one you come across. Going up and down, x squared and -8 have an x in common. I didn't take out a negative because it's the second number there. And then 5x and 40 give you a GCF of 5. So then that tells me my two factors are x plus 5 and x minus 8. Okay. The next one, 2x squared minus 13x minus 7. Again, I'm going kind of fast on this because this isn't where I'm teaching you. This is where I'm going to just talk through how I go and do it. So I'm going to put my 2x squared there, my -7 there, put x and x. 2 times -7 is -14, so I need the two factors of -14 that add to -13, and that's going to be 1 and 14, because if I add them, I get 15. If I subtract them, I get 13, and I need 13, so it's going to be 1 and -14x. GCF now, across the top, 2x squared and 1x is x. Across the bottom, -14x and -7, I'm going to take out a negative, and then 14 and 7 is just 7. Up and down, 2x squared and -14x is 2x. 1x and -7, my GCF there is 1. So it's 2x plus 1 and x minus 7. Okay, for the next one, start off again with my box. 3x squared and -16 here. 3 and -16 giving -48. So basically I need the combination of the factors of 48. So 1 and 48, 2 and 24, 3 and 16. I've already found the answer. It's going to be 2 and 24. At least that's what I'm going to check first. 24 minus 2. So 2x, I'm sorry, not 2x, -2x. And 24x there. And then you just take your GCFs. 3x and -2x is x. 24x and 16 is 8. 3x squared and 24x is 3x. -2x and -16 is -2. So this factors into 3x minus 2 and x plus 8. Next, 6x squared plus 11x plus 4. Again, no GCF. So 6x squared and 4. They multiply to give me 24. The factors of 24 are 1 and 24, 2 and 12, 3 and 8, 4 and 6. 3 and 8 looks like the one that'll make 11 by adding them together. So 3x and 8x. And then it's GCFs. 6x squared and 3x is a 3x. 8x and a 4 is a 4. Up and down now, 6x squared and 8x is 2x. 3x and 4 is 1. So it's 2x plus 1 and 3x plus 4. The last two are special. They're a little bit different. Hopefully, after you work them out, you start noticing how they're different. But the number 5, you notice that it's not a middle term. Okay, notice how it goes from x squared to no x. That means it's skipping a level there. So it's 4x squared. It is negative 25. 4 negative 25 is negative 100. Factors of 100 that add up to, in this case, 0 would be 10 and negative 10. So 10x, negative 10x. Take out the factors across the top. 4x and squared and 10x would be 2x. Negative 10 and negative 25 would be negative 5. Up and down, 4x squared and negative 10x would be 2x. 10x and negative 25, or yeah, negative 25 would be 5. So we get 2x plus 5, 2x minus 5. Perhaps you see the shortcut that you can take. If you don't recognize it, it's no problem. These steps work for everything. If you do recognize it, keep it in mind. The last one, again, 9, 24, and 16, no GCF. So make your box. 9x squared, 16. 9 and 16 is 144. So now you've got to come up with a combination of factors of 144 that add up to 24. So 144 is 1 and 144, 2 and 72, 3 and 48, 4 and 36. None of those work yet. 6 and 24, 8 and 18, 9 and 16. And there should be one more. 12, yeah, 12 and 12. Okay, and those are the two that are going to work. 12 and 12 gives us 24, so it's 12x and 12x, except they both have to be negative. So now if I factor out the top, 9x squared and negative 12x is 3x. Negative 12x and 16 is negative 4. Go up and down now. 9x squared and negative 12 is 3x. Negative 12x and 16 is negative 4, and this turns out to be the same for each one. 3x minus 4 and 3x minus 4. So there you have it, the work and the thinking process that went along with it. If you have questions, make sure you ask during the Zoom meetings. Thanks.